Live from the Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort Studio in Farmington Hills, Michigan, it's the Zia Oram Show.
شد مردوثة البايد شن بلا خيون بث نهرين معمورين شلامة وحباب براسي كلذانا يا كلذانا يا بشرب مشمي ما دم ما بش صبيان دمي ما أمسد ليل بلم كمي كلذانا يا كلذانا يا بقيلد ما حيلي روش مدخن دقاريلي آوا مثلو أنا خيلي كلدانا يا كلدانا يا كل يشد بروح بخالة راما كلدانا محباورا كلدانا يا 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 كلدانا يا
شماية عزيزة بشكالة جان زيا أورام إلى نمبر 1 شو.
أنا ملبانة يلدا قلة قدار نشلامي قمايا تأخوني جان زي أورام وقدار نشلامي خنة زودانا الأخواتي سالم جدو وأخواتي وأخوني جان جان يلدا خوشابه تتهاوى بصيخ أمه وآي قصيدة زين أمرنا دها إلى تجان زي أورام بس وأني بتوابش معه
مقبول.
يا جان زي أورام يا قورة الزونة خاثة يا جان زي أورام يا قورة الزونة خاثة اكطلب طال صاخوثة وبيث ملي بركاثة مريم حاسيل بابوخ مرحبة ومرطاواثة تولي أمخ كم خازنخ قورنيخة ومكيخة اكشقلت وكياود بهديوثة بعيانة ولبخ بصيخة مريا بتهاوي أمخ وعمرخ بتاوي يريخة بس قالت كم شارته بلوشانة بابا وساوة إيشع وتلميذ دي بقاود سورة محكاوة كالداي كم يقريلخ لذشول رابة وطاوة طالخ كياون هوناي يا جان زي أورم كهند إيتا كم يقرت يلباند روح دايم مريا إيل بعيانوخ بصلوثة ديمة مريم مريا إيل بعيانوخ بصلوثة ديمة مريم وكشوقنوخ بشلامه
I'm Mario George Zoma.
This is Brooklyn Marie Hadir Yaldo.
I'm Isabella Allos.
This is Abigail Rita Hadir Yaldo.
I'm Grace Davish. Welcome to the John Zia Oram Show.
I'm Maxwell Munder Zoma. Shlama.
Shlama Maxwell, Shlama Locho Chawatho Chatwatho, John Zia Oram. Iuchacha Mochu, Bethman Di Basimo, Absurath, Imbedachona Paul Money. I hate them Cholachel Bechera Michael. I hate them looking at you. You can't hear me?
It's a great day today.
It's a great day today.
I can hear him, but I cannot hear you.
Why you can't hear me?
I don't know.
How about now? Hi, Hatham. How are you?
Not on the mic.
Okay.
The headphone working?
I heard you.
Come on, let's keep talking. You'll hear
Okay.
me. How are you?
Okay.
Hi.
Hello, John. How are you?
Yeah, hi. See, I can hear you. See, no.
can
I like
hear
your suit.
Thank you, John.
Where do you buy them? That from Samira?
Samira buys them for me.
Wow.
No, she doesn't sell suits. She only got tuxedos, and I'm
Oh,
not.
it's
gonna-
not a tuxedo.
No, that's not
That's
a
the
tuxedo.
baddest suit I know.
Thank you, sir.
So who puts it on for you?
Always my wife. She buys all my clothes. I go nowhere to buy clothes.
There's your one problem you have, Paul Mendy.
ما التي بختة لو التي
لا تغبخت لا تغبخت.
لون ملتي اخواتي
كنت كيف داثيل شو ثيل بقات وبوين باخ اي مرة شخرمات تخم خاي دريسة قصة زل الشيرت وزل التي شيرت
زل التيك توب.
زل التانك توب اي
زي فلوريدا
زل فلوريدا كما ناخد كاميرا I did you a favor نبتاع زي على لا وش لي شقت.
Hey, that's nice. إيه هم
Gotta be
ردنا
like
تلفانيرو.
Well, you
Fine.
would.
فانيلا
لا Joe is a hard-working man. He's a young.
Who's Joe?
Paul.
Oh, Paul Joe.
Well-
Paul Joe.
Joe Paul same thing
Say Joe Oram.
Yeah,
Paul
Joe
Manley.
Oram. Joe
all
Oram.
the same.
That's my friend.
It's all the
Be
same.
careful.
that's my uncle
إيه هذا.
that's my uncle
I'm glad he's your uncle, ain't me. So أخو خموخو والشيث بشوى بعصرته قلبه إنجليزي وسورة كبيرة منكم خبريلي. And some people say we like a lot of talk. Some people come and you have to put a lot of music. So we're going to try our best. لك أخو خموخو next week at all because I'm going to go on a trip. So we are not coming back here at all.
أنا لزي هون مخ بس الناشد يدي لزي هون مخ بث سفرة because
يبغى الزالوخ ليل بماروخ لا.
تطلي من فلوريدا كل ناشب ميرا اي وتومد جان زي اورم فلوريدا كل علمه
تمام.
هذا
يبيد
أنا
نمر
وهيثم ولخلي ذي زلن جلن ونسلن.
Many time.
Many time.
واو
لا دارت شو من دي فيسبوك.
and I didn't know that
قبل
لا.
John don't put nothing in
زيل
Facebook
البيتش
ودارو.
بهذه أخو بنون هذا غير ناشل أمغزوي I swear yesterday at
mine.
the يرخو ديه.
Oh,
وهذا كمان I was sick. I was laying in a room بدرا بالي جيبه
Belly.
أول تام البيتش ومحكوي تاي مايا مشو مغزوي مايا ومحكوي مدراي ocean.
Belly.
شباب أنا بجاكوزي وخنا so I was relaxing
John I have just خمندي يعني تمحكن من ناشدي أنا خني طبعا كشمو خلي وكودخ إيبن الدودخ بس نداروخ أغاني إلى موجود براديو إيمان تكيبا بس لما نك محكو خاضك محكو خماي أنك محكا أمان كم شدريلن ما كيبا دمروخ لما ما كيبا أني دمريلن خشون آي بش إيبو الأنلس إيو خب طعولي birthday music
نوار
أخونا
قطع.
نوار قطاع.
What do they
Tomorrow
call him?
إلى
What's
birthday
his name?
جديدة. He's
نوار
finally
نوار قطاع.
نوار
29.
قطع.
Yeah.
He's finally 29. إلى صبرو عيد ميلاد
I have no clue.
29 بايش.
خشون.
Is he that old?
خشون إلى.
شو دمرك
Happy
29.
birthday, Nawar.
Happy birthday
From
نوار.
Vanessa Achu. Camera, please put Nawar Gata.
Shout out. قرأ هذا shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Oh, shout out.
Yeah.
يعني play something.
Yeah,
قد
like,
شامي
play
كليناش.
something for me. هذا
Wow.
كمري
So
shout
go
out.
ahead, Haitham. Keep talking. What
No,
are you saying?
يعني this is my ليلة أي رأي دي طبعا ليلة opinion دي إذاعة أنا مندي الشخصي له.
It's a very
كمرن
difficult.
نكيبو خد شمخ أغاني إلى موجود always إذا بس خشون بش هذا خك عاجب لنا دمحكو خموخون دمحكو تن أختو أمن تخازخ ما كيبوتو لنا دمحكو بأيما موضوع أخني أيو قموخون ما تكيبوتون إذاعة إلى طبعا طلوخون.
They're very different. The different كما كخلا قام داثو بشو آخر نتيو ثلاثنا. Studio إلى ليتلا خلت تغدا. هذا studio إلى وثقة ديان إلى studio. That's a huge difference, you know. وأشو because of سورة دي لبلبي. even though then American Sapro will make 500,000 views because سياسة كذا. Foreign كذا. International كذا. I live in both countries.
Business.
كل من دي كذا وكذا كبيرة أنا شايخ مشيشن لا داخ بس كنت كمانت لسماعة آخر patient سرايا محقق and that's what I want to do بث عمر ديوان ولا إنه WWJ 1992 إنه 1989 with George Blaha and okay
Yes, George.
oh yeah
Pistons.
okay.
He's recovering.
He's recovering and God bless him George we're praying for you he did all my Jam Sound commercials for 6 years
Wow.
yes. And so إثوالي بس هلو نبصيخة أي كودك محكنة السورة كوداني على زورد كمري welcome to John Zia Oram وكمري شلام وكمري هادخ so ميل بيوادا يازالن هادخ بعمر يابزالن with young people so lately ده ديران بطريقة قصة بالقد كورونا بعدين ده محكوخلا شخملي بيوادا هادخ اليوم خبرات ثلاثة شو مشتقة كمري يميد بهذا خازق له separate telephone calls لو بغداد كبن ديادن ما كبن دوذن into the future تدو دخل أثغ ذي لمسي بخل التناشا أخني تنغذا خمندي سراي ده هرتكب ناي بابطناي القشناي بانخل مندي وكاثد وقت جاوت تثغ ذي لا باسران اخواتد هذاي لك يا أخلا سيدخله بخروخله من دانك بارا we don't pass it on I guarantee you 1,000,000% this key here and this of God gives me the wish I'm going to pass it to something and it's going to go a long way okay I ربيرخ بهذا focus study شركة مبلغلي بقور ناشد ديك شامي بسورة عربي إنجليزي ناشد with them pick through our system إلى mixed up but they love it so كنك محكو سورة غاغاثا on a white أمريكان إلى بنولة we got about 18,000 to 19,000 around 33,000 before Corona but this one on 690 hammer دايوخل 18,000 بس pure إلى more than 1.5 minute مراقبة only when you get these 700,000 view or 100,000 view or ayla seconds. Anytime somebody clicks, I'd be zalak or the tick, 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 tick.
In and out.
In and out, like I did with Hilton, Dahazali, Kathy, Michael. I clicked and one says, oops, you didn't get the room. Oops, you didn't get the room. Well, credit card, venture, Capital One, when you say oops, it charges you.
Wow.
I say, ma'am, it says oops. She goes, yeah, but you click it. I didn't get the room. Give me the room.
I hope you had
so
the
it's the same thing here as I did 4 days later, and $2,200. It wasn't no $100. So, أدخل بإبراهيم ناشدين. قي مكنت لي لأمريكا 74 no 66 that's 4 8 13 21 لما داد بختون ده you know I almost over خمسين.
Congratulations.
For what? What makes you think I'm happy?
She's the only one could put up with
only
you,
one
John.
could put up with my shit. So, plachlan heart, احترامي لها, respectي لها. So I hope with you or Haytham or others, somebody's going to take the pole,
Carry
The wand,
torch.
the torch.
the torch, and I'll finance it. I'll pay everything for it. It's not about the money part. So Haytham and I talked about this in Samir a couple of years ago. Remember, I always had a dream of growing it?
Yes.
Well, our costs, Zillib, like I'm in the Maka dollar wise, Zillib 200% down because of what we've done
Because-
into the future.
Of Corona كم مخيال.
It's the
No,
torch.
Zillib spending.
Oh. yes.
Spending.
Eh, belly.
No, I still have my contract. I'm
It's
in
the
hospital.
torch,
I'm
100%.
Soaring. I make same money I did when I was spending
I'm
20,000.
talking about the radio show, John.
No, the radio show. No, radio, يعني AM.
ID and Ajo.
No, technology can بدلالة. كنت تتخ يمي إنه تيوا جايبايد يوثيل جونيور وكبن شكرنا خونا جونيور جواد ومطران كساب ومسوليلا كمياوي لقربانو. It's a
Nice.
beautiful feeling. I don't want to put it on the air. Christine wanted me to put it. I'm not going to put it on there. When I get back, I will. But well, ثيلا ومراقبة مطران إبراهيم I think 50th anniversary or something, and that was 14 years ago. Saying the kasap and it's so sad. In 14 years, by Dukat Razid Wudla Binna, Mother of God,
Yes.
Patrak Alam Hasela Kulle Patrak Delhi was there.
That was his 25th anniversary in
Is that what-
2007.
7. That's
Yes.
right. Okay, exactly. So. When you see all those videos of people Nashidiya and Mandaidim Haqqa,
Genuine people.
almost 40% are dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is amazing racial we have. Come Corona, come Batra Corona. So the dream is if we can do the library, Khwadat Kamer Michael, that do your own content with your own thing. So Khamandi Leo to Bishma Khwada Khatwada Kutkum Talaq Zumriat and Nashi Gagatha. ده الناشك مرغبيلا مع كودو لاهر حكومة شركات خاطر يوتيوب يا فيسبوك يا اني خنة .com because لا تنحقهم تعلق certain music unless you have the rights to them. So you walk in a fine line براديو بأيام ما تكبت يثودو ذاتو بس خو بخسارة سرال بدولار كود يرخو وخو بخسارة وقت خوري وخورياتي friends دي آخو almost 30,000 a month in labor because nobody was getting paid. Leila, everybody donated. And I mean, shaklila business macha, ya kamkharinashi macha, ya khada new friends or new business, something
But it was
that's
mostly
okay.
coming from your pocket.
No, it's all came from my pocket, one pocket only. And you can't grow nationality like this. So I want to grow nationality. So Kodraj my trip April 1st. Haberi Johnny Khoshaba, Kamar Kibin Shat and coffee, like right away. So, Kamar Kodraja to Shatoch coffee. And I almost know what it is, but that's fine. I love the kid and his family. My goal is to Saraidian. I'm almost 70 years old. I said that when I was 30. بس يخبلاس طول يوم ديم سلال يما ثيل جونيور بتريسر وبلغا ثيل سينا كساب محكيلا we turn out to be cousins. I Kasab Bidukhu Lekin Maha because Bird's dad.
Yes.
That's why we got Hassis Salim Gorat Khati. Manay Bidukhu we got Salim Babid Dayanam Hassi Throat Shimbe Wawasam. So it was very interesting video. I think I got almost carried it used about $5,000 of Kamirat. I didn't have much of a box. Because it would have been a beautiful discussion. Tadkhazokh Nashidian or the repeat Ani Dila the Thelam Kamman Lamreka Aida Huelam Kamman. The beautiful part about Khaya Nakhni Sarai Malbuhtaram. You can't beat a Sarai. I don't care if it's Lutheran or is it Khada Dila Biada be Ukraine, Lakin Mila Orthodox, Lakin Mila Mandai Christian Dila.
Orthodox mostly.
Ila Orthodox. So you can't beat it because Kuchemet saying the Kasapa Mahkoi, Uyimi Shemamo Mahkoi. It was amazing.
Tarikh.
It was like, it was natural. Artiwa Tamo. I didn't want it to finish.
Mostly talking about
You
old
know,
days.
so Christine said, "You want to tape this?" I said, "No, I just want to feel it here in my heart." My point is, we need to come back. But in Corona, nothing. I'm not doing anything because la kharb libbi illa khad kidinne ya khachoro ya khata wgnehi alad lathat paish lasah. I don't want to be that person. Kamrali broni ka walu khistrit lathi bshodiyo. I timbal. I go there every day. كم يوم كنت على يستري ثلاثي كم من صخوة وخو بفيارة لكي دقيقة أخوة كثيلة أي بوخة قريالة كورونا كثيلة بوخة it's not easy so كنت كامر بو يا آيت يا خنة ناشي لابميات it's sad I don't care كم وذيلة أثمن دي سياسة أنا أبو الفاكسين almost إلى 100 million, 150 million American. خواتن يمر يمي ويلكي ذا ميلا كورونا. كامرا بروني تام همنا صبيت الناشك جرحا وجرح أخوة. همن ويا يعني سويدن يعني بدآثة كامرا خوة شثانة لياش إلى شثانيثة. أخب دامر no I'm going to have my rights. I'm going to have okay you have your rights. But when your rights are only small population خواتن دخني كالديان. خايل خواتن ألبا خنده. خايل اخوات المليون تشانيس يعني روسيان واني لتن كبير الناس شكيت قاي قم Ukraine حرب I study 8 hours a day every day since Corona started and international stuff and things and so yesterday I did like almost a Zoom call conference call first one in a long time is that اخني for ومعي في شنه يوب مرأة So lucky the really mil tarikh di and we have some fine people بكثاوة تاريخ بس كل خكاتو الكثاوة وراقة دي اخوات ابونا بزي ايتا كبيرة history اخوات اخونا سمير فومية كامري جانتي 50 books هارين بكثاوة خش when young people Dian is going to take it over you have to take over something in Marzia Maniwa one thing Iwach is successful people that's why we should run for office. That's why we should stay strong, and that's why we shouldn't get together to do shula. Qamaya family, qamaya khore, qamaya mendane. But we have to love each other. So Kudraj and in Florida, Zia Oram, I love Chaldean.com. Zidarin Kabira mendane. So American could wow, are you that part of that? I love because they don't, you know, New York when it was all holdups, when it was all robberies, Mayor Koch was there. I know him very well. Because were almost, let's say, hey, Times Square, 5,000 holdups a day, not a week.
Wow.
Because with la da'aya publicity, I love New York because everybody was knocking down New York. Now you go to New York for 5,000, you get a room for a night, you know. And Chaldean Dian, if I can do that, Suratha. Surat, Ustad Faisal Arabuk, Shakrinnikum Khaberi all the time. Kamar, you are amazing. You had him but I can't nobody can do it alone. No one. Nobody can do anything alone except the dictators. And you see what they do. They use the money and they use the gun. And they don't last long. Not a single one lasts.
No, they don't.
They don't last long. So إلى beautiful خوات المثل مقر على أني.
طبيعات صومو.
What?
Oh.
عروق صومو.
عروس.
عروق.
Yeah, that's what I was looking. That's a beautiful Philly. ما قل تاريخي ما قل أبي وذي ناشديا.
لك يا ذيك وذي ولا من الكيبة وبغداد.
ومثواثة everywhere.
Yeah. Early ages, probably. Early civilization.
To eat.
Yeah.
To survive.
Because meal is just bread and it's just spices.
لا يبقى كات onion, tomato.
بس لا صومة.
صومة ليه بابا
So كم بقرأ اليمي تسينا كساب ختامه for quite a while. ماكسيمو تدها كريستينا بقرأ بقاميثك سيمي وكامرا بقاميثها هم ما يلك شاتخوا.
I heard
that.
I heard that before.
يا ما يلك شاتها.
هم بغداد جان لما وغا زور اكسيمو خوا وال خاد ليبه اقل من دي لازم لشاتيا وشو من دي والتريسر بلقد يومه ودقيبه بيشخوا والخمش بعاصرته.
So it's like خاثت باوثة.
اي
سيموتون.
كل قروته. اخذ الى بواذا اسهل ايزير تناش بس تمشاركي بايته صومه الى صومه يعني
Yes.
رندو كمولب اللي تبرناشو دخم سيطر لقيانية دخت الشعر باني دلتا الدخني دخت كمري فورج اقل من يعني له ويلي بشعري بكل اني من دانه فبرناشو لازم مخوي يعني ما قئيبه مسيطر القيانية مسيطر الرغبة تقشمه انه الداخل
Exactly.
فلما برناشا اقل من دي يعني اقل من دي لازم صايم والبلقت كمري لا انا لازم شاتن كوفي دي
شاي دي مخشكة.
شاي لو قهوه من مخشكه يابا كل خاء متكبه او الداود بس انا طبعا هاي رايي الشخصي هي ليله خابر ناشا يعني لازم محاول تخازف فرق بصومه يا ذي ميل الصومه حقيقي اقل من دي والبلقت يوم روتو ولا كله ما قل الشباثه بكل شاتو
بالانجليزي قال على sacrifice يعني
إيه.
بياوت تألها.
ملبتقيانوخ شعرت اني خند لتا اخالو مو بس اخذ امريكا يجوز اخذ امريكا اخلي لك يذخ ناشي خن بس ايثن كبيره بعد دو اني دي لاب يوكرين ولا بمياتم كبنا جيزي لي عجايا انا لكن نقي كمري عجايا وانشي يعني قور لتا دوكثو همين قوري الى معذوبه همين قوري الى بغزاي ضيم وقتال وقنابل لك يدي ايمن بلا بريشه تمام
They're suffering
تمام
like crazy.
قي جيزي لي يعني اخني لازم لما نقصيمو والبلقد يومو اكشعرخ بانا ناشي ميلا ببرايه بقوي وان شاء الله بتويو تاوس صومدي يوخون قبيله وان شاء الله كله خون
Amen.
لا دي ولا خون تاوتن اهم من دي تاوتن بصحه هاي اهم من دي تاوخ so
We're going to say happy birthday before we forget. I'm going to get
Yes,
run out
yes.
of here. Right, Vanessa?
definitely
So,
it's
Nawar, how
John.
you say it?
قطع.
نوار قطاع
وين محل واوا?
انا كيدني لنا شواثي بابي
Oh wow.
Whoa. Extra birthday, Nawar.
يعني كلشكم ربطيلا ما خو سوياتي تروثنا الى كلشو
Oh really?
يس وهماوت خالتي يمي خشودي لو
Both of your
صوتي كلشو
so both of your grandmas are Kalashus.
يس
Both of my grandmas are Niger.
نيجرزي يعني ايثن سو كبيره اتن شوثه يعني هم بي
هم تيك بكلاشو إلى شقيلة بمنة.
بلي اي انو هيدا بكلشو هم ما شاء الله كبيره يلا
Yeah.
So, ما قريبا ميل point D could رجعوا back is how we take شقلق advantage of electronic, you know? Could be Zoom, could be go to the houses, could be recording them. Because كودتو بخت خالي, God bless, they're alive, يمي, they all over 90, بخت عمي, and they watching this YouTube like they watched Faisal Arab 50 years ago on the radio. They listened to it. Now they can see in front of them. So we should take advantage of that.
beautiful.
And it's our job to promote it. And I'm shocked. All 100 people I talk to a month now by phone or in person, all 100 person we don't know we on the air. They say we miss you so much and we hug you. I could be in a restaurant. But I purposely haven't been promoting it like that till I was established enough to see it, because I don't want a wrong person to be sitting with us, so we don't want to hurt him or her and their family, and we can't get the material. You remember when I bought the cameras, we were supposed to travel and go this. Now summer's here. Now, like you said earlier, Europa إلى بشقالة كورونا عار.
We were supposed to go to
شوريلا من نيويورك عجل.
we started John
دايمز دي أنا زاري لتريب دي, tell you the truth. أدخل زال ناشا وخشت بطورة يا
I wanted to
بطوبانا.
go with Nabi to Turkey and
Nabi's not going,
And
okay?
they canceled.
Yeah, they didn't cancel because of you. You wanted to go, Nabi?
I was gonna
Did you see Maziodiwait?
stuff my age.
Your age?
Yeah.
So Nabil, your age?
Rock climbing
ايوه
women
نابي
done
يونو
ايه
بزور منه
بجزر
ودكتور منصور بزور منه خير. فؤاد عسكر from DTE هم بزور
بجزر
منه.
مني.
Wow. Fuad, I think, is great grandfather. وزي زوال خمي هايد كم rock climbing وبالون رايد هاي بالون كسقة
Hot air balloon. Yeah.
hot air balloon وسي مد قشرة لدث قشرة و get up 6 in the morning catch the bus and see Istanbul to Hortama Thatamo 6 in the morning.
Ana Evie.
I didn't even call Nabi back. I just tore up the documents. I would. Well, I don't like Turkey. Yes, and I should Turkey. So, happy birthday, Noir. And
Happy
this
birthday.
is for you. We're going to play this for you.
Our number one fan.
Khashwin, put him happy birthday and I'll switch it in a second.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Sing him happy
Yeah.
birthday, Lord.
We're still on. Day to your Noah.
Happy birthday to you. Now, go ahead.
حبيبي وقدموا له التهاني في عيد ميلاده عساها 100 عام. افرح حبيبي واطلب اغلى الاماني. الليلة يا عمري تناديك الأحلام.
There's a sense of anticipation, electricity in the air. You think tonight is your night, and you're in luck, because here, a great time is a sure thing. This place is certified hot. This is Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort. Go on a hot streak unlike any other, with hundreds of the hottest slots, certified by their manufacturers to be set to the best paybacks guaranteed. Plus the hottest table games and sizzling live entertainment and nightlife. So why play at just any casino when you can play at the only casino and resort that's certified hot? This is your night, and it's time to experience more at Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort.
Hello, my name is Bilal Hamoud. As a lifelong resident of Dearborn and Dearborn Heights, I'm excited to announce my candidacy to be your next state representative. I'm the proud son of Samir and Hanadi, hardworking immigrants who sought a better life. My father began his life here by fixing cars and went on to become a successful business owner, laboring day and night to provide for me and my siblings. Like so many families, my mother works 2 jobs so that her children have the resources to rise above any challenge. Through their example, I carry the values of service, hard work, and commitment to family and community. But it was you, the Dearborn Heights community, that raised me, the Dearborn community that educated me, and this Metro Detroit community that inspired me and makes me proud to call this my home. It was you who filled the libraries I grew up in, built the parks I played in, and helped me translate my passions into a lifelong commitment to public service. I'm running because hardworking families deserve leadership that will address critical gaps in our infrastructure, redefine public health, and bolster our economic recovery. As an advocate, I fought alongside key organizations to support Michigan educators, to protect our environment, and to provide for underserved families, addressing issues at the most basic level of human need, such as hunger and housing. Through my work at the Executive Office of the Secretary of State, I've partnered with cities across Michigan to tear down barriers to accessing government resources and protect our voting rights. Now, I want to focus those efforts back to the place I've called home my whole life. My name is Bilal Hamoud, and I'm running to be your next state representative. I hope to earn your vote on August 2nd.
Welcome to Paul Mendy's show.
No, this is John Zia Oram show.
No, this is because you know everything. Burger King did what?
They're trying to close down all their locations in Russia, but the CEO over there and the owner over there, he says, I'm not gonna close it down.
Okay, so he doesn't get Burger King anymore. So what happened? There's not Burger King anymore.
Exactly.
Is that what you're saying?
He's gonna find out the hard way.
McDonald's did 800 locations. 8,000 locations.
Yes.
Yeah, so
McDonald's and
there's no power under dictatorship, remember. He can't say anything. He's probably worked for us. 98% always.
At least. When the Ethan gun ratio, you're gonna vote anyway they want.
So it's been a horrible خمندي ناشي لقصة نيخة اخوات السعودية وإيران بدنا نروح لك نروح الدولة بشرق الأوسط إلى بصيخة ما قصراي بقطع سراي هاي ليلة بريثا مشات التريل بشند.
This is the first war in Europe. For how long, John?
Since 1944. Yeah, بس لا هي كلها على المواعب World War II وهي جرماني. ده هي بس أني سرايا ماخا بقطع سرايا ماخا ناشتي مرقوبة.
World War II was
أني مولز وهن إلى منوسب.
It's mainly one religion against another religion.
لا مرتب إنجليزي وين.
أنا كيف بقرنه خمندي John. John, I want to ask you a question. ده أخني إتناخ ألارة كبيرة millionaires إلى من Russia.
Oligarch, yeah.
Oligarch.
Billionaires, maybe billionaires.
أخني we supposedly the president freeze on their bank account. Does that mean كلي بري كلها انفستمنت دي لو بس باردتا بنك ما ادري لان ما حجز لنا الايما بار من اني
عجز لان من دانت كودي دعاية لخازت commercials خازو كبيرة commercials لكن فرجت news
بلي
كان فرجت 5-minute news 8 minutes with commercials إلا بكاكا إلا حكومة all over the world لينا مش قال هم فلس مني إلا أخوات أنا وايد مثله thank you for أي خالق it's worth $5 example to me it's worth $500 لخسيرة شمندي عايد خازت بوت واي برجر كان قد بول مني كامر تامو هاي كلها bullshit تيلا أني لك دار على بري بنوك after you reach 20 million 30 million أني كود you reach 20 billion 30 billion أني قناو تام Russia look who they use banks so they know every system in the world so ما ودلاقا من مشانا بري كود واوا توير أني قو كلها خبياي واوا ها 1991 واوا بقوايا بشوارع هر كله not a one rich person in Russia not one single one so ما ودلا زلا لسويسرلاند كما ميلا ما أودي بلاز دي اي حكومة دي اي ثيلا لأمريكا كم بدليل بكونغرس وسنت زلا آخو main party دي اي لا بإسرائيل so كود خازت تاي بوت كاميرو 600 million and we froze their thing لا you can only freeze in a bank دانا وايت ميرو خم قصة دارت إسرائيل بدولار كامري مبلي وراقه
دري وراقه
اشتغل بكرمتي ده ملي وراقه أني only in a bank federally funded bank in a state bank or credit union not hedge fund not trust fund
ميلا hedge fund John
hedge fund is mainly Houthis is in it they invented it back in 1900 so Mako the Ano I to
يعني they invest your money قصده
first they invest their money
okay
like what's his name that one he ripped off like 20 billion in New York what's his name عايز للجيل ومثله مش ما
لك هذا الشيء
what's the guy's name that family that he ripped off
Bernie Madoff
it's like a Madoff fund so what happened is أنا وآيت وبول ومايكل get together كنا خدتهم 5 مليون كم رخلة دارخلة باي قال على hedge fund you go under the radar of the government and the government approved it so دارتها تاما بيش لا 20 مليون كزالو جبن شواثة كم يلوخ most investment come with friends family and others وشغلت and 20 million كزالو زونته خشاب سنة بستر مليون كما سقطت السعر كاسق ل 30 مليون دابش لا 50 مليون so ما كودي كزال الخنة دتا كمال بيلا ما كودي بريلا بقاي بابلو I don't know either ذاك and all of a sudden you got 400 million in the hedge fund now Paul Money كاثة كبس down shares DA داي Robin Wood و أني مشم TD Ameritrade that's all it is those are not banks they have a bank division so ما كوديك مسقيلة Russian ما ودلاق especially who they Israel كل إلى citizen Israel by the way you can't touch him إلى Russian citizen Israeli citizen كله فيرا back to Israel هر كله every one of them that's why all كل شمال Vladimir that's why the president of Russia of Ukraine who they prime minister Tamal who they لا تنشمندي ضد الهذاي so what happened is they run the money إيك كيميال بيلو could Hitler drill بطري Hitler could drill بطري خير بنوكلي باباره fund يتاباره so drill بطري and that's what they're afraid of only person voted كلها كزالة same question to you only person voted ضد Ukraine and voted with Russia the first week of the war which country was it China no Israel now how do you figure that out
why is that
because of their party ila tamo they didn't want to piss off Russia because Russia bombed the hell out of Syria كلنا ناشدين كم قتليلا ولا خلى مرشمندي so could tell Putin camera leave Assad here أخني بسخلن داوي سيدنا بطران باسليوس تامو وبطرك وكل من دي بدمشق كم داري لتاما ورشا كم مرمي بشو وإسرائيل مر بشقوق لآخا أمريكا مر أوباما بالتوخ ولقي حقبه والشقلة كل من دي بس يلوي ذا وارنت إسرائيل هرم حرق له خو هذا خبدوذن their best friend ما ود لقي وارنت دي أميلة وارنت almost 9 out of 10 أيدي بشمالي oligarch إلى إسرائيليين citizen.
Yes.
Nothing because you can be married out of that.
يعني للدول citizenship يعني
just
ترى
like I am
جنسيات
right now
إسرائيلية وروسية.
Only إسرائيلية you can't touch. I know Canadian or American. Anytime one of these countries that can pull my citizen, just one. I have to judge which one I want. When you swore you in, they asked you. Which one? So whatever, pluckily 14 years of Canada, because America doesn't recognize other countries' taxes except Israel. It sounds like in Makul Israel. I love Hudai. I do a lot of business. I know. But
that's the truth.
So, Milba Bribe Ukraine is shame. The money's doing the war.
Yeah.
So a hedge fund hate them. Could Chazetai hedge fund. Marijuana is in a hedge fund. That's why it grew like that. La marijuana go to That's all bullshit too. Okay? شركات in Toronto ثيلا أخم hedge fund in Montreal تمام شوريلا marijuana. مثلا hundreds of millions of dollars of funds here they don't claim. So I dug up New York Times and Wall Street Journal last 2 weeks. And you dig deep. You have to go deep into Google. Keep pushing. And I found out I like So why? U.S. Congress, right, and the U.S. Senate and the President have to sign. It's the same thing when they come here, we need airplanes. Last thing Zelensky needs is airplanes. He doesn't need cover of the air. Because those MiG-29, they were built in 1973. So America's telling them, well, we're going to give you from western Ukraine to eastern Ukraine MiG-29. Corvette goes faster. Seriously. So they give them missiles. Why did they give them shoulder missiles? Afghanistan. See, America never brought the weapons here.
No,
they moved them to Europe and they kept them there.
I thought we left them all in Afghanistan.
No, you left.
30 billion.
You left for the camera.
Oh.
No, 30 million, not billions.
Isn't it million?
No. There's no such thing as billions. No. شغلاني دي لا خريوة دي لا هن كم شقيلة بذي أيد أو مخيلة بخا طريقة باثة. And there's some good ones there. And there's some, there's a same thing we did in Iraq with Daesh, you remember? Same thing we did 2003 at Shia or Sinda, Kudabrele. Okay? Same thing of 91. So, it is sad, Mil Bebraya, but it's affecting us here. So, Tiyimi, Shamama Oram, Dukhula, Kumgawi Warababi, Karmali Broni, Kamri Khatwathu, Kamri Akhawathu, Agora Sawa, Baitan Kulaukum Maudla. Maudla bite the last 3 weeks. Nothing. Yes, I love him to death as a person. I don't like his policy because he did come to see my father. Rais al-Jamhuriya Datat Khaza Babi, il history forever and ever and ever. بس غزال Chaldean Baba. لا ثيل غزال Hudaya, غزال Polish. And had nothing to do with it. Okay. No, I don't. Not a penny. Not a penny. Obama أنا ناشولي ويوا. لا عني باري خنة.
إيه. بس كم شغلة.
عني باري خنة ذا قال شو لا. 12 million.
Thank you.
But أنا دول لا 12 million they got something for it. Some of them got ambassadorship. Some of them got contract on them. I follow the law.
Yes, definitely.
I follow the law. Okay. But Gora Kuthila Al Magane. So how does he get blamed? I took Tukhacha 3-4 times with you. ما دغلط لنا أنا واقع مشتركة تلقخ لألوخ دم رخايا هايتا no so ناشديا دي لاكسراي لازم ديالبي أثمندي خشون young people زيو ذيلا it's too much negative بعقلنا نخني back home كما تخل إما ناخا
بالي
وكم خلطخل بثمندي but عام ثبوح حكومة ما كوذا ما أي news media ما كوذا ها بس شو ليل هيثام I'd rather live under 500 channel news media, Bambrico, and one finger of a dictator.
Yeah.
One finger dictator. And so قي يعيش أخني وآيتي وخزي بينا يخزي ببواثن يمواثن أخواثن إلى خزي ما سياسة للدكتاتور
إلى خزي ضيم وإلى خزي ضيم
big time
كذي من الخائن لما حكوا اللي يدقله لو كذي من بالسي إلى حقه that كذي the difference آخر مدة مرتها most the time يعني with احترامي تكل ناشد أمريكان بس كبيرة من دانا كم هيمني رأسا مدك شمي لازم خان فاكر وخازي ومفاكر اي حق لا ولا طبعا اخني لك كاميرا انا خل يدي الى خموصه كل خاب دامر انا عدلي ون فلازم ناش مفكري قمد شقلي حكم دي حكمي اي دمري او صوت اي ليبن ليبا دار قي امريكا كاميرا لا ليبا دارا نو فلاي زون يعني ممنوع طيارات قرد يوكرانيا معناته انه ايما طياره طيره تفيره لازم ما خخله ممكن ما خخله ويرا نيتو بحرب مش الحرب العالميه الثالثه
no that's what they're saying that's not what's going to happen كبعد دارا ميك 29 لقتل اي حبوب يونديه لازم دارا F-35 F-22 F-18 I've been studying them all أي ما ختم رومانيا مع والباب الروسيين طيارات دي طيارات روسيا هرب بوم معكو ذي وذلا مثل دواء بطيارة هيثم
نعم
بوينغ واني جيتس كما خوالة بطيارك ما خوالة the same thing إذا أخوات التلفون دي أنا قاعد وثلا تلفون بيثر ليلا داخل تنا التلفون computer دي بجام sound in 19 جو بيا 84 85 it was big as this room cost us $70,000 back then
TV.
one computer chip أي لا 1000 chips بالتلفون 1000 different apps وثلا one app
that's crazy
so كم شقليلة أي طيارة كم داراله shoulder missile ياب أرى أيدا خازة تاب مخايا آية يبقى computer chip so كنت كاسق آي يوم كلنا مرقوبة كاسق خاضر بس with point ما دخازت بسكاي blow it up to chip as chip make a cath signal دي satellite ومن الساتلايت أبو تاسا it to almost 6,000 satellites that's why it's worth 2 trillion in 10 years not 2 billion
لا بالي سيارات
نعم سيارات 3 تريال بسياراتي لمزمنا السيارات
it's more the satellite each satellite is worth how much about 500 million
كم زابن between 500 and 10 billion each satellite تحكومة
yes
so what he did he donated interlink satellites to Ukraine he donated them because he could shoot that بعد خلاف بقطلي
so used for intelligence
بس صبرا بوتين كبن ما خيله كل أوروبا كل أمريكا مناشا من إلى يوكرين معول مثبي كيف إلى أخني ليه خزي الحرب since World War II that's it the Korean War
كل أوروبا جان
no وليه بيش تاما لكو ذخشمدي every حرب أمريكا كزالة
they're still there
it's a British no they're not there let me finish when we did the war in World War II
yes
then we did the Korean War okay we did Normandy وفرنسا واني Korea South and North التاي خمارق شيطة كزالو كافة I'm going to Ching Kong مش ما I لك إخالة لتا okay إلى دري troops دي تامو because they charge South Korea money أخني soldiers دي and you can buy them that they put you in a different country Tunisia Egypt
Vietnam,
Jordan you have to pay that's why Iraq is going to go to I think billion barrels a month in a week I know it's a week okay for the next 150 years to 350 years 90% of that money must be paying America back
for the
what
damage
happened,
of the war
that's there's nothing free right
50 billion
there's no free
I think it costs 50 billion or $1 trillion or something
you never know it's still costing
yeah they'll make up a number
so ما دخلت تايودا لاغدا يديو إلى داي داعش كده غزالي داعش سوريا والموصل وكم أمريكا our satellite didn't know where it was the Tandros إلى كلها مشان كان القرية so what's my point كده محقق على هذا ياوي وحرب زورة يا بنول أي حرب رابع. But you'll see probably 3 to 5 million people die before it was over. Daho. Because استرخلا ناشا. Don't forget, Trump even announced that we don't want NATO no more. Can you imagine what would happen today if we were not in NATO? أمريكا مماتا. كل stockpile دي أنا لو حرب ما بدو ذي bad weapons. تمانية بزمنتها. يعني اي خبياي دغلب لافغانستان اي روسيا لو بالله وامريكان لو اني خبياي اي عبايه دي okay but CIA has been in the article I pulled out of Wall Street Journal is very pro right wing Wall Street owned by Fox CIA DA تامو ديثن ما قرأته بأفغانستان كلها كم شقليلة CIA دي كم شانالا يوكرينيا.
Yes, they did.
ده قريتها.
All their intelligence.
So ميو بمارا بوتين كي وتو مثوي ناشر ضدن. I can't stand Putin. Leon about Putin. كامريو تمثوي ضدن آخر. كامرينو أخني ليوخ بتامو. لا كوذا fly over خواذ الميرخ ولتن جيش تاما. إسرائيل بالCIA إلى تاما كمعوال بابت بوتين كرامية وتاما إلى أحطي الأربال إنه Russian وكلها spy communication روسيا إلى hills بكرايمية ومن منطقة خلنا CIA دثا بأفغانستان so كان بقريلة تخاس CIA ده بطلة with the retire very deep article wow about 50 pages back on Wall Street Journal. Carmela, how is the difference between Ukrainian fighting and stopping the war and slowing it down than you were teaching Nani Afghanistan ضد the Taliban? Camera أنا كنت كمرة خوالام خو صاروخ ما خوا AK-47. I could come to صاروخ أي تمانيشن مدربية وخلق ما خاله. أنا لكو ذا خوالا بطرس صاروخ كي خوالا 5 صواريخ each one let's say was 1 million 2 million. خلونا كذلك مزمني ولا Taliban.
Yes.
So but you know what's going to happen is affecting us here. Interest rates going to go up.
بس
هي خسريخة ها ماشي لا استريخة.
دايلا بمارا أفغانستان زي لا أودي حرب بين ثي بقاط قيطة.
بس من ما يودي.
إلى عدخ.
بس دخ كودك شر. دخ كودك خغني سراء شر كودت عيت ونشواثخ يا خورخ يا هنا كودت مدخاو.
يعني قرار launch of attacks هذا خزيلا.
There's a launch of attack. Countries like Russia, China, America, or South America, those were I used to travel them. Those are most beautiful countries on earth.
Gorgeous.
كله Catholic, كله Christian, كله كمان بليلا بغداد. Guatemala ومتكبر. وكله كمان بليلا بغداد. بس شو الإنجليزي له. My point ميلا World War II هيثم. 1905-15 لما ثم فيلم ماخذ سراي إنه بخيار بقاوي. 1955, 15, in 1890, 1915 I'm saying, in 1890, 1905,
World War I.
British وابيضة فرطانات بين الثغر هذا التام بشرق الأوسط.
Yes.
غير زيلا أويل. إيجا هند وابقوايا بشوارع.
ولده.
China وابقوايا بشوارع. أنا بقوايا ها بس وكل إنجليز were in charge. كل علمه. So دذوة مني شكوانا مني spun off and came here وفرنسيين زلال Canada. That's why you speak 2 languages. You speak Spanish, بطلب فوتاخا و English. You speak French and English in Canada. And they're the same country. Till 1944 there was no immigration between borders. I don't know if you know that. You would have crossed, there was no immigration booth.
You would just go in the country
That's
like
how
that.
we came, right? عتشوز وآني وقماي وباب المايك جورج ثيلال وينزر شقل لا سيارة يكون ذيلا تاكسي لا سيارة ما يكون ولا سيارة شقل لا تاكسي عبيارة آخر لا ثم migration.
There was no border.
There was nothing.
That's crazy.
لا بريلا war وإنجليزي لبلا وان حكومة داخل لبلا because you had a civil war here way between north and south.
Yes.
The sad part about it عمرا دا يبغى كبيرة كم bad thing. When you look at history, last 200, 300, 400 or 500 years, قادت كمرة يمي غزالة كبيرة bad things. بس كمرة ثوانا simple life بتلكيبه. Because خمندي لقح لها villages دي كل عمرا. قردايم شوري لا dictatorship دي between Taliban and Barzani. And I maqala tamo mishne hamani shoyishne. I was a kid, I guess. I used to remember Kamarno Mas'ud Barazani back in the 90s. I know few people in May. Kamarno, I only remember your dad when I was 10 years old. Like kids, my kids remember McDonald. قال لي كاميرتاي دي الدبنة ما ميرلك هذا يقولي كم حكي له ميلك حكلك كابقلي because everything was مصطفى برزاني ومصطفى برزاني طيارك في راوق زاد اخوه هر ميغواوا لثوة الامريكان طيارات دامه جيش صباح محسين برد عمي وخني وناشدين كثاب دبابات ثروت الكيب وبطناي دسقيل طولة. Okay, I'm talking back in the 60s, early 60s. زاد اخوه بس عوصة كلك شمت والطيارة بليلة لكي زي ما خايت على you know then شري لابش ناقة ناشدية and that's when we left in the 60s 1963 شنقوا على شوك 8 تكبناي بقطع ناشب طورة only people fought hard to come عوال ما ثبي ولدها والقشناي strong man the way they position
يا القش ضماثة من اني ماثت بشوى اللي طلقاني داعش لو اللعبة ما قدم حول لا دوري لكن شوقيلا ولو يرى بالقش.
Yes, 100% right.
طلع كبير طلع مني
وطلع لو اللعبة لا ثوالا weapon ديثن weapon يجيب
ما ثوالا اي برنو
ثوالا هاي pick up way حميل القارة ويل ببخاية ايه كبدا سقطورة pick up.
And there's only one street that leads there.
Thank God they did. But this is the history. How money and power mix. لم كمرمتي دخم زمني سلاح دخي لك بالك hedge fund.
Absolutely.
Because كم جيجي ريشن أي بود بوقة أي صارف 5 مليون بيرخل يلا باري كل أويل يلقنيوه.
كبيرة
ناشب روسيا لا ميدم كبنا ها.
طب كيف أنا my first two cousins through they graduated as a doctor من تمام الرشة.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Wow. دار قصة ناظم غزالي يمي عجبالة لكن مع كامر. Oh, you did? Oh, definitely. Paul's got to read a lot of funeral. Don't do that yet.
Yeah, we got to do the funeral 6:30.
زي قاعد أخونا Paul بخليها ميرا وسيكوتو. I didn't know what time it is.
6:30.
Wow. See what happened when Haytham is here? See that John Khoshabo? Haytham, man. That's only one of my
John is my man.
John's my man too.
You ready for him? يا اخوانا Paul Mendy زي دارت لنابل ولا بشي هذا
القرار.
Thank you Paul. Go ahead.
Camera. شمت بابا برونا روحت قدشة خالة آمين أخواث وخثواث عزيزة مشونيلة رحمد مريا محسيا فادي جبار كثاوة اديم خشكة وقورتدية بس تعزيته إلى دها بقاعد قاعد مطعم سحارة بستيرلينغ هايتس والإشوى بعاصرته محسيا شاب زورة فادي جبار كثاوة اديم خشكة وقورتدية بس تعزيته إلى دها بقاعد مطعم سحارة بستيرلينغ هايتس والإشوى بعاصرته همم شونيلة رحمد مريا محسيا موريس شاكر أبونا بدهاو قورتدية صبرة يوم تشبثة بشيث بقاود إسر مخشكة بقيتة سهذة مثيتة ستيرلينغ هايتس وبطر دغ بدهاوة تعزيتي بقاود قاعد مطعم صحارة بستيرلينغ هايتس من شيث بقاود أربي والإشوى بعاصرته محسيا موريس شاكر أبونا بدهاو قورتدية صبرة يوم الشبثة بشيث بقاود السر مخشكة بقيتة سهذة مذيتة ستيرلينغ هايتس وبطر الدغ بدهاو تعزيتي بقاود قاعد مطعم سحارة من أربي والإشوى بعاصرته هم مشونيل لرحمد مريا محسيا جميل يوسف خمورو دها عائلتي إلى بشقالة تعازي دها بقاود فارمينغتون هيلز مانر والشيث بقاود 8 بعاصرته والصبرة بدهاوي قورتدية يوم الشبثة شيث بقاود تريسر بالقديومة بقيت ديمدا لها بساوثفيلد وبطر الدغ بدهاوي تعازي الشوء بقاود بلاجيو بانكوت هول مذيت وورن من شيث بقاود طلث والثمانية بعاصرته محسيا جميل يوسف خمورو دها عائلتي لبشقالة تعازي بقاود فارمينغتون هيلز مانر والشيث بقاود 8 بعاصرته والصبرة بدهاوى قورتدية يوم الشبثة شيث بقاود تريسر بالقديومة بقيت ديمدا لها بساوثفيلد وبطر دخ تعزي الشو بدهاوي بقاود بلاجيو بانكوت هول من طلث والثمانية بعاصرته ألام حاسيلا كلي وهاوى ملكوث دشمية
Shlam Aloha Chawatho Chatfuzima Surat Basimale. I spoke more Surat in the last 7-8 years I did the last 60 years.
لك محكت والسورة
Never.
كميثة
I was always what I never.
بس تيمخ محكت والسورة.
أنا خازن ولا كود يرخل ذاك ده خازن كل شيء ذا.
Oh my God.
أنا بغدادك محكوه خاصة سورة يعني
I love the Surat and everything.
في اللي آخر أمريكا اللي بلي أحسن سورة.
أنا أقدر منه خويل السورة دي.
أنا هو يا أخو إلي بلي أحسن سورة ثمن.
كمان تي عربي لبلوخاين.
عربي وهم سورة.
So شبثة خرطة ترشابة ويسق لزيا وخموخو ذا شبثة دي زعلان بتريب. ذكر منه خمان زي زعل أمي بس أنت شو سري بيرخلي وخاخ البيرثدي Paul Manny.
Yes.
Right.
كد دقرة آية بطر تثيم.
No. You either do the birthday before and no birthday after.
Oh, you can't do it after?
No, because it's over. You already were born.
Oh.
بس كمري it's a bad luck إنه that قمد وقتها birthday. كمري it's better luck إنه that
Her
after.
birthday كم وذن أنا شيء last month.
أو كل half an hour to birthday.
كم دخله ديزني.
Yeah, I'm كم وذن the birthday of Disney.
كل half an hour to birthday.
Disney with wallen cake هذا بالو خاي cake.
That chocolate down cost me $80.
Yeah.
Yes, I can't بالي.
وكثير 50 بقاوة.
Mexican هذا كذي 50 وتوا.
50 ونو.
50 أي ميلا Disney.
Disney وهم.
Cake way up $32. نتوتلي كانت مدودة order رايلك to the 50th anniversary of Disney. هذا مطعم DA is double the money.
Wow.
Same cake.
Same cake.
I got
It was a hell of a cake.
I know.
That was probably
so
the best
happy
meal.
birthday, Paul.
Thank you.
So,
Anticipation 27.
Seriously?
Yeah. أنا تمل when
So Mila dream deal, right? Young man, أخواته.
To still serve the community. Still love to serve.
You charge
the community.
$150 for people to see you each.
Yeah, 100.
What was 100?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I didn't.
What kind of servant community is that?
How come دافع له?
What kind of servant community is that?
But it went to a good cause.
اللي بساون ساين وبداوا advertise بليلة there is nothing free.
Nothing
I'm
free.
only asking. I know ناخذ telephone.
But
explain yourself, Paul.
But Minda, I mean, from now, and we'll see
you
what.
won't take money. You do like Trump. He said, "I don't take money." He took like 900 million. No, I don't. I كمان بتيجي البشقالة. البشقالة Trump.
اللي بشقالة.
Yeah, Carmen, I don't want any money.
I get the emails.
Collected about $2 billion.
I get the emails every day.
Every day.
But he has to report it, don't he?
Oh
The
yeah,
campaign
but he
reported.
keeps it.
Campaign. They reported.
No, this other money after campaign is not for campaign. It's for his airplanes.
The leftover.
For his mansions.
Yes.
Oligarch, Makaratula. All of them do it, by the way. A Democrat do it worse.
I'm still gonna run for office.
So what is your future, man?
Still.
So, will you run for a commissioner in my East Side? I will raise you all the money. I'll work for you.
I said on my
I'm
party.
asking Haitham, hold on.
But
I committee. No, I'm not running. I asked you already.
But Anna, I said on my party, if it wasn't for Haitham, I would have never ran.
Hold on. I'm going based on Joe Oram's 15-minute. I'm going on based on Joe.
Yes, sir.
Zia Oram's 15-minute تثوالي محكيثة متم طلبه.
Yes.
Called me. I thought he was going to wish me happy, have a nice trip. And Camry, okay, tell Paul to run for commissioner. I said, Paul's
Brother Joe?
Yeah, your Uncle Joe.
My Uncle Joe.
Yeah.
Run for commissioner. Get a calm down anyway.
He's بشماخ يمر.
يمر خبري Joe, Uncle Joe. My favorite uncle.
ما بدمرته.
هل خاطر نصيحة. Give me advice.
Well, I thought, what is it? I told you about 30,000 a year. 1 or 2 days a month.
Joe, he isn't politician. He's in politics deep. So if he give you advice, it's gonna cost you.
Exactly.
No, he gave him $15,000 free billboard advertising.
And
he wrote him a check.
I know.
I'd have never wrote the check. Joe's cheaper than me.
I'm just
you
joking,
know me.
picking on Mr. Joe Oram. No, he's a very nice guy, and he helps a lot as much as he can. Believe me.
You helped him, didn't he?
Yes.
You got your picture on the
did.
highway.
Yes.
Took me 67 years with Joe to get my picture on that highway. Took you 6-7 days.
This one right here.
That's mine.
Yes.
Okay. How'd you get one up there?
Joe did it.
Joe Oram did it.
Yes.
So, Haitham, will you run for office or no?
Commissioner.
You only have...
I don't think so.
You have, I think, 17 days to file.
Yeah.
With how many signatures?
300. We can get them.
Yeah.
That's no problem. The signatures.
And I had almost 500.
Will you give me an
signature.
opportunity to do some research and show it to you? Either one of you.
Yes.
If I lived in Sterling Heights, I'd have ran.
Now the whole.
Commissioner is a big job. You're not commissioner of one city. You know that, right?
It's a county.
It's
your
like
district
a
in your
yes.
county. The whole county.
So you have part
You've been in the sheriff department how long now?
21 years.
See, he's already officially there.
Yes.
His file is clean. That hair.
I hope so.
The reason Anik that and I chef kachor, that are really grandchildren do you ball. See? The reason, but when I come back tan, I'm gonna look different. I put this on because I'm jealous of Haytham's hair.
كوسة تيو أما lip
Maithan Khosa Khwadat Kamrao Yimmi could have was or Maithan Khotat Kosa is important.
yes exactly
I thought khori hamena we were bald.
Haytham, that is real. Your hair, right?
I was born with it, so I don't know.
How can it be so straight all the time?
Doesn't
it rain on your head?
No, I keep it neat as much as I can. No, khori hamena we were bald.
You ever see those spams they call you all the time?
I have a program blocks every single one of them.
Michael, did you hear that?
أنا أدفع علي $29.99 a month for an app to block that, and they were still calling.
They just called me about 10 times
They
while we've
never
been on
called
the
on
show.
my phone.
حقا
I have the app and I put it on 1 year. Then I deleted the app and it's still blocking it now 3 years after.
Haytham is part of CIA and stuff.
He knows.
You gotta be careful, bro.
They don't.
I met the CIA
not
with
even
Haytham.
not even one spam goes through my phone.
كذي من يود.
So you want a song now or a cake? Where's the cake we had
No,
that
well-
Haytham brought? That was amazing. Thank you for my surprise birthday.
Michael
Okay,
brought the cake. From
Mi-
actually, Christine bought the cake, gave it to Michael, and then Michael put it in the fridge, and I brought it from the fridge.
Wow. I never had anybody buy me a cake.
Well, Christine did.
And, you know, the kids buy me a cake for my birthday every year. It's called cupcake.
Oh, cupcake. Well,
Those are better.
No, there were like 200 cupcakes in that cake you brought here.
I know. I almost
We still have it.
I almost سقلي وعلى شكر دي كمية وتقولي a piece about ما قريبة about half a pound شكر.
Milia cream or Milia chocolate.
خير تبقى ويا كاسق شكر.
So, Kutao Zila started Monday, the other show of John Oram, La John Zia Oram show at 7 different sites. So, the other no live, and Mandana, and Mazo, Hosan Mako, Achautama, who Tao Monos at the same time.
Yes.
Tao Monos at the same time.
Yes.
You know. But I like my trip with
What
Haytham.
part? Are you? What part?
I'm going all over, Nathan. I'm going for 2 weeks, man. That's
2
all.
weeks.
Yeah.
أنا
That's nice.
أنا
Enjoy
خشوري
it.
نخلق قدوته بسفرة أمي بس بشزي
That
ناخدها.
was a practice run.
Oh, we all practice.
Yeah.
أمي.
بمو.
إيه.
ما بزال يمخ ما بدو نمخ.
على أساس زوالنا to a different country.
أما يتعرف بس لو تخوافه. أما يتزيل
أنا والبشعة.
شاقل shower بالسر. Shower بغداد. جوارم you listening? Shower بربي أو shower بشوا أو خريسر كاتب قبة مكريكوزي التيق كامراني دي shower.
إيه طبعا.
I'm now my pad. I'm بعويه وما تابع.
أمر ذلك بجد.
I'm London ليو خب أفريقيا
When they don't like you pay 10 cents a
The
minute.
worst thing is when you leave the jacuzzi, you must hit the shower
He
right
was shower
after
3
leaving
times before he got in the jacuzzi. Haytham.
it. He doesn't want to put germs in the jacuzzi. That's why he took the shower.
أنا هذا خي ونهم بيثا. One in the morning, one at night.
بطلفي يوم الأربعاء خشن نخوادخ.
4 nights, 5 days.
No, I'm not playing you. In 3 and 4 weeks.
Dech-
كم مغزنا من دان ب 3 and 4 days.
Yes, yes.
That more than any average human
يا
being.
جانا بين يوم ويومك زال خلق فلوريدا طبعا كذا كل طبعا
No, كم داري لي GPS بعد وأكيد دخيل يعني تشيم أكيد
أو كذا أرخامه.
حسيت بعبي دخسق لفرس سيارة بعلمد العراق 1925 or 26. كذا أو كذا ليثيومي أنا خيرنا بGPS.
No.
كل مر نورث يجي لنا واو. I could خصك كرمالي. Go highway 95,
left,
go right.
turn
In
right.
95 إلى العصر سرميلة. How turn left, turn right. زين نحمل لما دخفرمر. It's all a problem ترامب ما وذا بقاوي.
هو محكوي ترامب
15 دقائق عن ديونا دخلنا برتقال دية. ويل محكوي أنا محكوي أنا قلت من تاما كاميرا عجا turn right. Paul. Then I realized about an hour into it, he doesn't know anything about GPS, nothing. I was shocked. He knew, not even a real GPS. I don't know what kind of GPS that was. Come on, telephone at you.
تي تري.
What is that under that?
إلى charger.
So you're charging them constantly?
Yeah.
Wow.
The phone's on,
Well,
off the
happy
hook.
birthday on the 29th. I'll
Thank
throw
you.
you a birthday wherever I be. It won't
Surprise
be
me.
It won't be U.S. But I'm a little concerned about this corona, Marco, last few minutes. It's, my information is coming in. There's no difference than in March of 2020.
They're approving the fourth shot.
Yeah, but my information coming in, how about the corona ila it's no difference than March of 2020 because on March 27th, Sidlanacha. Could come on March 27 when I closed the door.
This time
2 years ago.
This time in 2020, everything was ordered to shut down and everything had curfew.
Not in March. No, absolutely not. March 27, I should know my payment. We shut down here and we got scared. We never came back for a year. And everything went crazy. Everything was going crazy, like you said.
Everything was
they
empty.
Didn't shut it
Roads were
down
empty.
like that. Normally, Hakuma, I go back to my talk of studies I do. Lekodi chimindi action against them, a lot of people die. If it's harp, if it's cancer, if it's this. So you know why? Those people vote. The Hakuma is all by the vote, right? If they don't get the vote, they got to do something. But min bishma daho. This March something. I mean, I'll be 27.
March
I won't
18th.
even be in the U.S. But now, like you said, China just closed one city.
Start
22.5 million people.
You said China is bad right now with COVID cases.
One city in China. 22.5 million people on lockdown. They can't leave. They can't drive. They can't come out.
That's one
22.5 million. That's 82% of all Canada. And they don't lock them like they lock down Canada. When they lock you in China, you got that little cat and dogs to eat and whatever they eat, all that food. I mean, they eat a lot of animal food. They ain't got nothing to eat.
That's double the population of LA.
I don't know.
22 million. LA has 10 million. 10 million people.
No.
Yeah.
You mean the city?
The city, yeah.
Yeah, well, the county's like...
Orange County, whatever.
The county's LA County. Orange County is by San Diego. I'm going there April 15. Are you going?
Where? San Diego?
Yeah, LA in San Diego.
I'm going there in mid-May, May 13th, 15th-ish.
You need a visa to go.
Don't be surprised.
The student visa.
Don't be surprised. So thank you for coming down, Ethan.
Thank you.
Paul.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Enjoy your trip.
We're gonna.
Happy early birthday.
Thank you.
Happy, so, Bamiro, we supposed to do one later?
Hey, Kamari, it's a bad luck if you do it before the birthday. Because that's when you're cutting his age down.
I'm not going to mention people. They used to be on the show, tried to be on the show before. I won't mention name. We started their birthday like 4 weeks before. And every week, he, not she, told me that my birthday was this, and my grandma said this, and my wife said. So that was
and
bad
I sell
luck.
this
That
and
was,
I do this.
That was bad luck?
Yes.
And you had July
It was
1st.
bad luck.
Then you have the January and July 1st. Yalla, Michael. Thank you, أخوات وأخواتها. Thank you. شكرك لكم. صالوا لنتكم صالح لكم. صالوا تناشد يوكرين العراقي للبمرأة كبيرة على جهر تجاهي من دانا دي ثنتامو. And it's a horrible situation. صانوا تخونا باسليوس وسين بطرك ساكو دوا Damascus because لخل الخزي a long time. It was unsafe. And I hope it's safe now.
It's their first. It's the Patrak's first time going to Damascus. وقت البطرك because كنت بشلة بطرك in 2014 إجا ويوبا داعش. Yeah. So that's his first time visiting Damascus as a patriarch.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Noir Gata. Happy birthday, Vanessa Achu. Happy birthday to your dad, Kareem. And happy birthday to me. Was me, right?
Yes.
Was it last week?
Last week.
I have another birthday coming. My mom, she thought I was born April 3rd.
إذن ترى كنا شتى عيد ميلادات عيد ميلاد كدهويلة وعيد ميلاد عماذا.
Amada?
Yeah, baptized.
Your baptism.
Oh. I don't have that picture. Shkhali Razid, I have that picture. I was 10, I think. بس كبيرة زيادة كبيرة رزوات in May, right? Kabira is like my grandchildren are going to the school to.
Yes. First communion or catechism or
something. First communion.
Yes.
How do you know?
I remember.
Seriously?
Even when we were 4th grade, كنت كم شغلنا 2004 at
You
Mother
have
of God
video,
Church.
you have pictures.
Yeah.
When we get back. Thank you,
I
and
was
God
on the
bless
second
you.
grade أنا من شقلي my first communion.
I have no clue what I did. They found me, you know, by my car, Bicardi.
Oh, wow.
I was in the Bicardi. Thank you so much. Thank you to
you.
Soaring Eagle Casino Resort for their support of our studio. And I'm going to catch my boys a little later. Thank you, and God bless you. And I love you, Yom. Good night. Cousin, بعدين.